Alrighty, now European trucks in general are really interesting to me. That's why I'm always taking a look at different versions. Well, we're going back to garbage collection. Okay, now I have a video just showing European garbage collection, kind of a compilation, and I was pretty mind blown by it. Lots of differences, lots of interesting innovation, technology, that kind of thing. Now this is a little more focused. I'll have that video linked at the end. That's a good one. This is actually in, I believe, Berlin. So, of course, we're in Germany here, looking at some of the newer Mercedes-Benz units that I guess are really fancy. We're talking, from the description here, automatic bin lifters, hopper curtains, push-button controls, proxy switches, rear steering axles, tight turning radius, and, of course, near-silent electric drivetrain. Sounds pretty stacked for a garbage truck. You know, they do their job around here, but the garbage trucks near me sound like, in comparison, like dinosaurs, right? They're definitely not screaming new age tech like that. So let's take a look at German engineering at its finest, even when it comes to a Mercedes garbage truck. This is from a channel called Trash Monster 26. It'll be linked in the description so you can take a look at the whole thing, as we'll only look at a few clips here, and of course, browse our channel. Let's get into it. Oh my God. Yeah, first impressions. Look how clean it is. I mean, I understand that it's probably pretty new, but I also assume they probably keep their stuff pretty clean. I mean, honestly, the other garbage truck video, everything was pretty clean as well. Oh my God, this Toyota almost backed into him. Mercedes Blue Power. Wow. Yeah, that thing is just hella clean. Naturally, the garbage trucks I see are usually maybe one clean for every 4 of them that are filthy. But at least it's got a little bit of dirt back here. So, yeah, look at that. Go to work right away. Now, obviously, you have different trucks for different environments. So this truck makes sense here. Near me, you know, of course, we're talking bigger neighborhood streets. The truck actually has an electric arm that comes out and grabs the cans from the side of the road. Obviously, that's not an option here because of all the cars parked, you know, the tighter area, that type of thing. But this works. They can come out, mount those cans up, and it does the rest. It's pretty cool. I do like the curtain there, too. Ours are usually just exposed here. So that's kind of cool. Keep everything in there, keep the smells and loose debris in there a little better. And it can even handle this type of bin, this bigger double wide, as well as the conventional residential ones. Also like these guys' uniforms. I've never seen high visibility shorts with the reflectors on them. That's pretty cool. Wow, how have I not seen those? Wow. You know, you can hear a little bit of action, of course, whether it's, you know, the electric motor, pumps, actuators, things like that. But it's really not that loud at all. You know, I don't have a problem with it, but our garbage trucks are pretty loud. And of course, they're not electric. Now, are these full electric or are they hybrid? I feel like, in my opinion, I'm just a random guy, so take that for what it's worth. But I feel like hybrids would be the best way to go with like trucks and buses. Full electric, I feel like would have limitations, but I'm not really sure. Either way, it's pretty cool. All right, and let's hear it. Whoa. Whoa, dude, that sounds crazy. That actually sounds pretty cool, that whir. Whoa. That's sharp in front. They look a lot better. I love that Mercedes Euro truck, Euro bus type of design that they have on all their industrial vehicles. Damn. I mean, that's a garbage truck that actually really looks cool, in my opinion. Look at that. Wow. Variopress says. Damn, that is a clean unit, man. It's actually a really good looking vehicle. Look at all the bicycles and scooters. Oh my God, you can tell that's how. Let me rephrase that. That's how you could tell that this wasn't filmed in anywhere in the U.S. The amount of bike riders and scooter riders, yeah, just nowhere near this level. Jeez. You just push it right up and it does the rest. It grabs it. It's pretty cool to see. Look at this. Is that some sort of... What was he carrying? Either something he's selling or maybe a delivery driver or something? Everything's so new to me looking at all this. What is this? Black car, that wagon, or estate car, or combi. That, I know it has a lot of different names. It's getting a little tight in this section. This car's having to wait. They're having to finish their garbage duty here. There's also another bigger truck over there. So that's the thing. I mean, that's the thing with any city. Even, of course, of American city streets are a lot smaller than the typical huge American streets. Of course, downtown Chicago, downtown New York City, these places are going to get tight as well. But especially in Europe, I imagine it could get really tight in some of these cities when you're dealing with certain scenarios. Look at, there is that box truck. It's a Renault. That's pretty cool looking. Yet another brand that we do not have here in the U.S. Oh, that was a Skoda. Very nice. I couldn't tell from the side. Very cool. Yeah, you can see right here the rear wheels. That is so cool. Okay, a truck like that. Yeah, I mean, because it's a pretty good size. That thing looks very maneuverable. I can safely say, I personally, I mean, maybe exists here. I doubt it, though. I personally have never seen an American garbage truck with rear wheel steering. I mean, that is so freaking cool. I feel like that's a no-brainer. And that just adds to the really cool thought and engineering that goes into some of these industrial trucks across the world, because this does have to fit in some tight spaces, some awkward turns, some tight turns. You got buildings, parked cars, whatever, obstacles, right? This thing still has to be maneuverable, even though it's big. And that's really, really cool. I mean, the truck is big, yet it's compact. It's weird, right? It's designed... I don't know. It's a good design, I feel like. You can tell how it just kind of rotates around the turns. It's really cool to see that. And what are these leaves from? Because I keep seeing them piling up. Like, you see them fly through the air, and then they're piling up on some of the parked cars. You see right here? I wonder where that's coming from. Is it just all these trees? Must be that time of year when leaves start falling. I'm not really sure. That's pretty funny. I mean, that happens everywhere. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Just curious. As you can see, it's piling on that Ford there. Okay, here's another look at it. The sound. That's the quietest garbage truck I've ever heard in my life. That is crazy. Wow. And here's kind of a close-up on the rear controls here. I'm not going to pretend like I know what any of them do. It's kind of cool to see all the mechanical parts of it. God, what a sharp car. They even gave him a wave. And then here is a website that was linked down there. Something about this Faun Kirchhoff group. Look at this street sweeper. Oh my God. Now these are kind of cool in the US just because these are like the most, I don't know if this makes sense or not. It's like kind of like the most Euro style or just maybe like not American looking vehicles we have, because street sweepers have to be kind of this design here. Now, of course, this does look quite different compared to ours. I mean, it's got a lot of glass going on. It's very transparent, right? This one's very compact as well. Way more compact even than the ones I've seen. And perhaps, I'm going to guess, maybe it's all electric. And then if we go over here, we have waste collection vehicles. So here's Variopress. Oh, look at that. It shows the different, look, this is Faun rear loaders. Oh, and here's all of them on one page. So there's a universal one, Variopress, versatile rear loader and new design with more payload. Then we have the Rotopress. Look at this thing. The classic and lowest operating cost and a current elegant design, the perfect vehicle to comply with the organic waste regulations. That's pretty interesting. Look at that. Now, I've personally never seen one like that at all. Then we have the PowerPress, a specialist not just for severe cases, the robust rear loader and new design with more payload, perfect for collecting commercial waste, bulky waste, and recyclables. And then we have Duos, this 2-chamber. That's pretty interesting. It's like a different version of the Variopress. Faun City Class. Now, this is like small. I've never seen that. Small, lively disposal vehicles with an aluminum body at home in urban areas where maneuverability and volume are required. That is actually crazy. Let's click on this. Oh my God, look how small these are. I mean, that's kind of cool though. I mean, it makes sense. There's certain areas where you might need this. Clearly. Look at this Iveco. It's like a Eurovan chassis, it looks like. Obviously, it won't be able to handle as much volume as one of the bigger trucks, but it probably doesn't need to if it's in a small, I don't know, like mountain town or something like kind of shown here. This is a cool shot of this too, steering with the wheel cranked and then of course the rear wheel cranked as well. Really cool design on these, man. So that's going to be it for this one. It is the weekend. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Yeah, that was a quick look. It's been a while since we looked at some garbage trucks from Europe as a whole. Of course, we're looking at Germany in this one, and that those newer Mercedes-Benz units are really, really sharp. And the fact how quiet they are, how maneuverable they are, I think is really cool to see, especially for someone that sees quite a different landscape when it comes to garbage trucks here. So, yeah, very refreshing to see. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, y'all. Catch you later.